Alright, today we have the Famicom game, the Hyrule Fantasy, which over here is the Legend of Zelda. This is probably one of the absolute most popular games ever made. And if you look real closely on there, there's a couple of copyright dates. You have 1986 and 1992. The Legend of Zelda originally came out on the Famicom disk system in Japan and was only made available in cartridge format towards the end of the Famicom life cycle. This is probably one of the rarest games there is. The only ones I can think of that are rarer might be the cartridge versions of Super Mario Bros. 2 and Castlevania. Castlevania is incredibly rare on cartridge format. I paid about $37 for this, and let's start it up. As you can see immediately on the title screen, familiar music. Even though if you listen really close, it is a little bit different. And it does say the Hyrule Fantasy. But of course here everything's in English. Broken English, but English I'm the same. This is what I find really cool, is that not only does it have the English names for all the treasures, but it also says the Japanese. Also, if you look close at the title screen, you'll see the number 1 over there to the right. Originally, that was not part of the title screen until the cartridge version, which was released after The Legend of Zelda 2 on the Famicom disk system. So we'll start. As you can see, I already have a game registered. But what's really neat is you get down here, and instead of erase, it says kill mode. And as you can see, it's pretty much the same familiar Zelda, except everybody speaks in Japanese. But if you've ever played the game in the US, it's a pick up and play game. Same map, same enemies, same stupid fairy that does nothing for you. You'll see some graphic anomalies here. This is because my RF unit is absolute trash. So as you can see, it's pretty much the same as the US Zelda, except that nerdy guys talk to you in the dungeons, it's all in Japanese. But other than that, it plays exactly the same. The only difference is in the later levels, I can't remember what those things are called, but they kind of look like robot bunny rabbit heads or cat heads. Is that whenever you get to those, you can actually yell into the player 2 mic and cause them to die. So it's kind of a different gameplay mechanic. If you have a NES to Famicom converter, that's actually still in the programming code in the US version, so it still works. So other than that, this has been The Legend of Zelda Japanese version, and hopefully we'll get some more games and show off a little bit more stuff.